And we continue with
Right.
part number two. Felix, we stopped with your game.
Yeah, it's just like kind of fun fact that I realized, but I don't know if it's the same for everybody. So I wanted to invite especially Zander because he likes very much any kind of exploration. And the point was to remember like a kind of thing that seemingly happened in the past, like a kind of remembering. Can
So
can can you can you remember like a scene of your childhood? You
well, I
don't have
don't
to
know.
tell the
No, no, but I don't know. I, I mean that you know the funny thing here was that um, there is no sense of my childhood, so I don't see any type of needs or longing to remember. But this
No, no,
was
no, no.
always
It's
the
not.
case.
It's not about analytics. It's not about analytics. It can be like something that happened to you seemingly yesterday. So do you recall the scene? Like
Yes.
or you was any scene that's seemingly from the past. Do you recall like a scene now?
Well, today early on, I was on the scooter.
Okay. When you recall this scene now, what kind of, if it was a film, what kind, where the camera is from through which you see the scene now? Can you describe where the camera is?
Oh, but now there is no there is no certain point from where it's seen.
Okay, but it, do you see the scene, you driving on the scooter through your eyes, or is there
No,
like, from
no.
where do you, where, when you recall the scene, where is the looking point?
I see it just as as the complete.
Yeah, me too. Felix, me too. It's the
I don't
complete.
see it from a point. I
Yeah,
see for me it's just I see it from like a film more.
Yeah.
No, but not
yeah.
No,
but
so
not.
you see it more from outside of the character, correct?
Well, yeah, you can say that, but I'm not totally
Not
sure
really.
because I'm not sure if I'm seeing it or not seeing it to begin with. But yeah, it's this is funny because
Yeah, this is cool.
you know there seems to be a memory, so to say, um, when there's a question asked, well, is there a memory? Yeah, and then the answer is, well, there seems to be a memory of sitting on a scooter, and but I don't really see it. I don't really see it actually. No, I
Yeah,
don't see
but
it. I don't see it at all.
but what I feel is when I recall like something from the past, if we are this person that only perceiving the world through these two holes, these apparent holes, the memory that you have like of a scene only should be like kind of uh, registered through this two eyes, but obviously it's not. When you recall like a kind of memory, you, in my experience, you have like a different perspective on the scene. And this is when we talk, this just in the story, but this seems like that the camera is like somewhere else, that somewhere else is filmed like the person sitting on the scooter and driving through the landscape. You know what I
Sweetheart,
mean?
sweetheart,
Yeah.
this is beautiful. I love it. But this is simply
Or
what
it's only it's only
there's
my imagination.
yeah, yeah, this is a lovely game, but this is kind of leading to nowhere since simply there is a brain in the head apparently, and there is a functioning brain, like being able to kind of put logical things together, make kind of a time illusion whatsoever is going on there. And this is simply how it functions. There is nothing special with this or not special with this. It's simply what it is. And yeah, just this.
But wait, is it so? Because this whole so there's a certain type of awareness who which you really are, who sees this in a certain way. Because I mean, is it like that you want to say? Because there's a you being aware of whatever seems to be happening or not.
The point was that when it's really like this, that you, in recalling like a scene, you have another perspective. That the question is, so where does this perspective come from? So from my point of view, it just want to express that there's more than this character in a way. So it's not meaning that more is something else. It's all that. But yeah, maybe it's a trying of understanding. Maybe it's a trying of
It's just
understanding, but
it's just another thought. It's just
yeah,
another
it's just another
thought.
talk.
It's just another thought. Thought is looping about a
Absolutely.
thought. It's just this. It's this already. No matter
Yeah,
what kind of
you
thought.
know,
Absolutely. But it's just
yeah,
playing. It's just playing like
Yeah,
everything's playing. So
of course. Yeah,
yeah, oh yeah, totally.
I love
And
it.
you know, exactly. I mean, there's no escape. Uh, but here, the funny thing is, memories, are never been interesting here, whatsoever. This was already never the case. And it doesn't mean that there are no memories popping up. That I don't say. Memories maybe pop up sometimes, when there's a certain type of music being played, a memory can arise. But um, other than that, there is totally no trying to recollect or relive or go back to whatever,
Yeah,
because it
it's
just
it's
it,
history. It's dead. It's gone.
well, yeah, in a way,
But
and it's
even
funny.
but even thinking, even having a memory now, fresh, new, it's also fresh and new directly what it is.
Yeah, and it's funny because so there was scooter driving today, apparently then, and but I cannot say really that there was scooter driving. Who know? For me, this already is this whole conversation. It is as real as it can get, but it's for me it's just what seems to be happening. I cannot say anything about this conversation more than only that it seems to be happening.
yeah,
Let alone memory. There it becomes even more funny in a way.
But it's the
Because
same.
yeah, well, yeah, it's the same. Of
It's the
course, it's the
same.
same.
If
Of
it's
course,
the
it's the
memory
same.
or just this, what's appearing, there is really
Yeah,
no
but
difference.
there is no difference. Memory is this, and this is this. But what I want to say is, I have no fucking clue.
Already. Already.
Um, you know, it's almost so. I don't know. It's
That's why I love him, because he has no fucking clue.
yeah.
well,
And I think
that's
I,
also
I think this cluelessness is this kind of openness and this kind of freedom. It's like this free fall, to nowhere, and for no one. And that's a kind of, I don't know,
so,
you
so,
can
so
call it absolute freedom, but yeah,
I cannot deny that this is happening, but neither can I acknowledge this. There's
exactly.
just no way. There's just no way. And trying to bring back memories is this too, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. And, yeah, it's just this. Yeah. And some seem to have you know, in the story, so to say, yeah, because you all name this like a story. For me, it's also funny to say a story. You know, it gives almost the impression that there was a story going on, and then in a way the story stopped, and
Yeah,
then this
yeah,
is
yeah,
not a story. But for me, it's all the same. You know,
yeah.
it's all the same. There's no difference. If we go into stories or we go into this, there's just this, and calling this a story, the past, or this not the story, is just this. I mean, it's
Absolutely.
It's just putting
Absolutely.
labels. It's
yeah.
just
So
putting
Yeah,
all
different
yeah,
just
yeah.
labels.
the same. And of course, for the pointing, I get it. You know, when we say point the story, we point to something
For the
um,
sake of communication,
for
for
the
the
sake of
sake of
communication. But
communication, being
yeah,
able to communicate. And this is kind what this human
yeah,
body with this brain is able to do, to abstract things. And this kind of makes the thing like functioning here like this.
yeah,
It's like it's
yeah,
like it's like Sven sometimes say, "What is the body?
yeah.
What
Well,
is a
in a
word?
way,
What is a
in a
word?"
way, in a way, a word is just a word, and in a way, a body is a body. It's just pointing to. It's just pointers to this. You can call this life, or you can call this speech or words, or you can call this a body, and this a wall. It's all just this. At the same time, it's exactly that already. It's a body. It's a word. Just a word.
Yeah,
You know, but it's unknown in the sense that there's no one separated from the pointing already, or from the word, or calling it something. The naming is it already. So naming it word is just this. Naming this, you know, it's it's all just this. Um, and calling it a body, or the air, or a tree, or a house, or the moon, is this already. It's just
It's
this.
simply it's simply how the cookie crumbles. Boom. I
Yeah,
think
but
it
you
was
know, of
very
course, we
clear.
can get into, yeah,
or
yeah, and you
putting
can
a
get
rope
into, yeah, what is a
around
body?
nothing. Yeah,
What what do you mean, Felix?
putting a rope around thin air. So
Yeah,
yeah,
You know, there seems to be a longing to you know, a word is just a word. You know, what's there more than a word is just a word? The body is just a body, and at the same time, it's just a label. It's a thought. It's letters, which are again just more labels,
yeah.
thoughts, and letters. You know, it's
but there is
you
this
will never that you will never find it out.
yeah.
There is no
But
one who can
I
find anything out.
I
Sorry,
think
Felix.
there's this short poem, "A rose is a rose is a rose." I don't know. You know this kind of poem? I know. Don't know if I'm giving it
It
out.
No, I like it already. I like it already because a rose is just a rose, which is a rose, and the naming of it, the rose, is just a rose. It's just this.
Yeah, yeah,
you know what, guys? I was like, is he talking
A
about
rose is a
a
rose. Yeah,
rising the word?
you know.
No, a rising of something. And then I got to understand the rose, the flower, right? Much too
yeah.
complicated for me.
No, 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 no. A rosa is a rosa is a rosa. Uh,
No, but
yeah,
it's you, you know, it's so ordinary. It's just words.
It's direct. It's very direct. There is no abstraction. There is nothing between. It's just what it is, no matter what. Every thought is it. Every movement is it?
Yeah, and the funny thing is saying that every thought is it or not is it too, you know? Saying not, so every thought is it not, is it too? It
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter.
Saying it doesn't matter already.
There is
And
simply
believing
no
there's something else
separation.
or trying to.
There is simply no separation. This is
Perfection
totality.
already.
Unknown, booming, unknown, fucking perfection already. I love it.
Now you're getting now you're getting sexual with your fucking.
I'm sorry. Sorry, this is
No,
just
no,
like
no problem, no problem.
I have to be more careful
No,
in meine Wortwahl, in my word choice.
Yeah.
But there is no choice. There is no chooser here. There is no controller. So
no, that you know, and the wondering and the trying, you know, what is a word and what is this and what is that, and let's go deeper into this and
is it two?
maybe I get
Is
something
this
and maybe
already?
I'll find something. Is it, you know, and is it true? Yes, and there's, you know, that's just how it plays. You know, the wondering and the inquiry and the wanting to get it is just this.
For no
Um,
one. For no one. There is no one in it
Simple.
already.
Well, and even the sense of that there's a me doing that, which may just simply arise, of course. This sense of self doesn't arise for a you or a me
Yeah.
already.
Yeah.
So there's already no one having a sense of me
Yeah.
or a sense of no me. But the sense of me may just simply pop up,
Innocently
or
so.
the sense of, yeah, or this sense, well, I'm in a head looking out, you know, that may just simply happen, but
It's
there's no
also
one
unpersonal.
already
This is
doing that.
simply unpersonal. An
Yeah,
unpersonal,
yeah, oh
I'm in the
yeah,
head.
yeah, yeah.
Talking the whole time, I,
um,
me, it's also unpersonal. It has nothing to do with
oh yeah, 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 you know, all these things and these statements, well, you are already not talking, um, you know, yeah, you hear this a lot, there's no one talking, I mean, yeah, there's no one using words. Yes, I mean, at the same time words are coming and maybe there's an idea that there's somebody talking. Well, that's just simply that already, then that there's an idea that there's a you answering and a me talking. Well, that's it
oh wait, I have
for
the
no one.
sense that I'm talking now. I think that I'm talking now. I think it's about me. This is it already. It's already not about me.
Well, yeah, anything can happen, you know. But the most funny thing is that there seems to be an idea, which is this too, of course, and it's inescapable that something needs to happen the whole time. You know, something is off and something needs to be changed. Either this sense of me needs to drop, or I need to stop on searching, or inquiring is bad, and that already is it. Feeling that there's
By the way,
something off and that
by the
something
way,
needs to change is it already.
yeah, by the way, Felix, Stichwort searching. Is there something kind of you can, in a way, say, well, before it was a really the sense I'm looking for something, I want to get this, and is it now kind of different, or how would you put it?
Uh, I can't say that there was a kind of searching. There was probably more a kind of wanting to understand, to 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 understand what this kind of unleashed freedom
Curiosity,
was.
curiosity.
Yeah, a kind of curiosity, and this curiosity is still there. There's still still a pleasure listening, like to you guys or to some other characters. There might be a bit less this wanting to listen than before, but it's still there sometimes to like when you seem to be caught up like more in the kind of everyday thoughts, that sometimes it's a kind of calming down to listen to people that communicate this this apparent message. And yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
yeah.
Sander?
well, the funny thing is, yeah, and and this sense of getting, the funny thing is, of course, there's already no one caught up in thoughts, but which is just another thought, just spontaneously arising. That, well, I'm caught up in thoughts. Well, this is it too, and the wondering and still wanting to find out or something is unstoppable because there's already no you doing it.
Yeah,
There's no you, there's nobody doing the wondering. So I mean, it's beautiful, wanting to get this is disappearing as wanting to get this.
It's empty already.
So this appears as character speaking and as the sense or the need to get this,
yeah,
which is this already. And there's nothing, absolutely nothing, totally nothing wrong with it. And thinking it's wrong or that it needs to change is disappearing as a sense of this needs to change. This needs to be something else. This needs to be different, which is this too. And it's unstoppable because there's no separated you doing that already. There's no one doing the wondering able to stop it. There's no one doing the inquiry able to stop it. And trying to stop it may just simply happen, but not by you.
yeah. But I
Trying
think
to
that
get it may simply happen.
yeah, but I think that in the
Yeah.
most stories of characters there is like a kind of identification that has been or that is still there or that is flip-flopping. Yeah, all this can happen. Yeah, but as you say, I agree that there's it's already this, and when there seemingly
Yeah.
is an understanding of this kind of wholeness that is already it and already whole and complete, that then there might be a seeming kind of energetic liberation, like Tony Parsons sometimes says, like but it's also already it, and it's also like a kind of story when you uh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's beautiful
It's
what you're saying. It plays out free.
yeah.
This doesn't it plays so free. Depression is it too.
Yeah. There is no
Feeling
one.
like you're deep down in the black hole.
There is no one knowing anything already. No character, no, I don't know what. There is no authority who knows anything. This is simply this directness of what is, which cannot be known. And talking about this means
Well,
nothing.
Yeah, nothing means anything. It's absolutely meaningless.
Yeah.
Even if there's a kind of story about many things that seems to build up and seems to be real, but none of this is real. It's like a ghostly appearance of some kind of related sorts that are not related, but seem to appear like any form, like a body or like a life story or like a drama. In society, some people often seem to uh, to be bothered by the news, by this kind of stories. But it's all like kind of made up, and yeah,
So there's maybe
meaning.
this thing that first it's seen as totally real. Everything is totally real. It's solid and it's happening to me. And then in a way this can simply lose. This can simply get quite transparent and empty.
Yeah, it might seem like a kind of delusion. It's like evaporating the story. In my story, it was also like things that just fall apart and fall away and lost all their meaning, like being a father or being a husband, these kind of things that just evaporated, just dissolved. And in the beginning there was like kind of sadness, but then there was a kind of recognition that none of this is real, and that's, yeah, that's quite liberating.
But in a way, it's getting very intense.
You mean that in falling away of these kind of identifications, there is a new way of intensity that is showing up?
Yeah, here it was like this, that is it's got even more full on. It was full on, but then it's even more full on, very direct. No protection. Yeah, I'm just putting it in those words. It's very direct. It's what it is. Every label is it. There is simply nothing in between but
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, it's probably a bit what I said in the beginning, that there's a layer of thoughts that are building like between,
Yeah, but
I
you see,
can't
this
say
is, but
the
I
real
get
life,
you,
but
I get the point, but this is just a story because the layer is
yeah,
it already. The
absolutely,
layer is so direct, it's screaming. You know, calling it a
absolutely,
layer or not a layer, it's the same. So yeah.
absolutely. And it's also fun here to see like people who obviously, my father, he's quite old and he's not related so much to this kind of stuff. But when you see people who have a kind of realistic point of view and who are related into time, but seeing this kind of people asking, "Oh, what day is today? Is Tuesday, Wednesday, and what date is today?" And then you realize, okay, this guy who's claiming to be like a very realistic person, located in time and space, has absolutely no clue what date we have and where he is. So that's the kind of thing that's very funny for me to see, that even not knowing about anything about non-duality, that people often have like this kind of locating problems in their everyday life. Yeah.
Oh, this is so cool. I love it. I love it.
Location problems. Yeah, anything may appear to be happening. Yeah,
Totally.
feeling dislocated. But
Waking up. Oh shit, where am I? New
Yeah,
York, Stockholm, Germany, or Sri Lanka.
yeah, and there's no even, there's no way of saying if this is real or not.
absolutely no.
Wow.
I
Boom.
mean, you, you sometimes see, and I always call it like flipping the coins from real to unreal, um, which you see more in a certain type of classical Advaita Vedanta groups, that, well, it's all Maya, it's all a dream. Well, who knows that,
Absolutely.
from saying this is real to going to unreal, that,
Same thing.
it this is happening and not happening at the same time, in a way. It's happening and not happening.
Yeah.
That's
So,
why it's apparently, because there's not, there's no one who can separate himself and step out of this conversation and know if this is happening or not happening.
but he was
And even that is already.
yeah, he was a thought popping up, and the thought was the moment is already over before it began. So this
Oh
is
boy,
maybe
you're so complicated, really. I have really to do
it's so
acrobatic
simple.
things
Yeah,
here.
yeah. This is this is a kind of mind fuck. But you know what? The Indian mantras are like producing this kind of mind fuck that wants to derail the mind
In order
to
to crush him. Boom.
yeah, in order to crash him. That's
Like the
that that
Coens.
that's so cool. That's so cool. I live in Latvia now, and in the story, the culture from Latvia went to India. All the crosses and all of that shit went to India, and what's interesting in the Latvian mythology, they have like a picture of the creation of the world, and it says that the world was created by a black snake, like doing was ist Mehl, Mehl.
Flavor, oder?
Yeah,
Mehl, Sanderlinchen. We will make pancakes with what? With flavor? Is it called flavor? Flour.
yeah,
Flour, like the
yeah,
wie die Blume?
and
Flour?
yeah, flower, and the story is a black snake is doing flower in the middle of the ocean. That's like the picture of the creation of the world. So this is, and I like it very much. This derailing of the mind to
This
get
boom.
yeah this boom
So
into no
yeah, it's like pointing to the meaninglessness of every word which is
absolutely.
coming out. That it's really without any meaning. And the meaning is it too, of course.
Yeah,
But
It's
what
everything.
was
derailing of the mind.
the meaningless or the meaning? What was first?
Was war zuerst, die Henne oder das Ei? Oder wie war das?
Absolutely, absolutely. Meaning or meaningless? What was first?
Oh, so beautiful, guys. So it's getting late,
Yeah,
and here are a lot of beautiful impulses, Felix. So I would say we simply stay in touch and reconnect again for another part 3, 4, 5, whatsoever. Let's see what's going to happen. And
yeah. It was
I
a great pleasure to be
uh
with you. It was a
beautiful,
sweet moment.
beautiful, a momentless
Yeah, it
moment.
was nice to meet you, Felix.
Yeah, me too. Great pleasure.
And well, okay. So I
Yeah,
wish you a love.
maybe I would join like one of your corporate meetings with
Yeah,
Nkosi and the gang.
yeah. Okay. We will simply inform you, okay, directly.
Yeah,
And feel free.
great, great, great.
Wir sind happy, dich da zu sehen. Beautiful. Thank you so
Super, super.
much.
I love you guys.
Mwah. I love you too. Good
Thank
night.
you. Good night. Bye
Thank you,
bye.
Bye.
Felix. Thank you for your time.